Hey guys, I'm back. It's video 172 of 365. I'm Samantha and I'm a therapist, and I'm creating a video every day with the intention of getting over my fear of public speaking and social anxiety, but I think we're done with that. So I'm just gonna have to come up with a new intro. So I appreciate you all being here. I have just a few minutes because I have to do a couple more sessions this eve. But, and my camera will be dead here in a few minutes. So I'm just gonna roll with this real quick. I really don't have a plan other than just talking about what we always talk about, self-concept. How you see yourself is so important. I think we don't believe in our power, and we've got so much of it that I think some of us are scared of it. I've been thinking about that lately, like, what could we become if we really believed we could become it, whatever it is for you? And so I was thinking about, I was listening to Esther Hicks actually, and she was talking about how we're like a two-headed monster, and one head is saying, you can't do this, and the other one's saying you can do this, and the other one, they're just arguing with each other. And she's like, what you need to do is point the two heads going the same way, and then you're off and running. And I just thought that was such a good analogy for this, because we really do have like a two-headed monster, like angel devil on our shoulders all the time, fighting with one another. And we just have to get those two heads to go in the same direction. So it takes some practice, and it takes some remembrance of who we truly are. Remember that when you're born, you don't have any of this like worldly belief system inside you. That gets programmed into you. So you get to decide how you think and feel today, versus back when you were a kid, it was just so programmed and you didn't know you were being programmed, but you were. We're still being programmed today though. I'm programming you right now. You just don't even know it, you know? But you gotta be careful what you watch, what you listen to, what you take in, but especially be careful of what you're thinking and what you're saying to yourself. And picture that two-headed monster, like we gotta turn the other head to face the other direction that the other head's facing and go. And believe that you're powerful. You can do anything you set your mind to, and that you're born before the world kind of oppresses you. You're born as pure love and pure joy. That's who you truly are. And I've talked to clients about this. We're working a lot on self-concept, of course, but coming back, like creating an internal landscape of just peace and joy and love and excitement as well, and being able to come back to that. And I did have a person I was talking to that was able to almost in the midst of chaos, feel this feeling that they had created during a session we had done. And I said, it's almost like you're pulling the curtain back and peering into a different reality, a different parallel reality that exists. We've got infinite realities around us, and we get to choose which reality we're living in. But we're only going to live in the same reality that we are choosing through our thoughts and through our belief systems and through our assumptions, of course. So I highly suggest, as I do every time I talk to you guys, just remember to change your self-concept. Start by knowing that you are this new identity that you want to become. You have to start knowing that you're worth so much more capable of things that you have no idea, your power. You just have to connect to it inside. And you do that through the inner conversations, as we've talked about, talking to yourself. How do you speak to yourself? That's the first question to ask. How do I see myself? How do I speak to myself? What do I believe about myself? And you're going to see that as you start to create a feeling of peace inside, which you can do that through visualization, of course. I've suggested that a lot. And just by talking to yourself, thanking everything around you, getting into thankfulness, appreciation, gratitude, that immediately shifts your attention from what you were focused on. And if you have any sort of chaos in your life or any panic, anything like that, immediately shift over either into a visualization where it makes you feel better, and you can generate that feeling just from visualizing something really in depth and putting yourself in the scene. You can create any feeling that you want to just from that. And your brain and body don't know if it's true or false. And you can immediately shift your state by saying thank you to everything around you. That has changed my life, I must say, the past couple of days. That's been really interesting to just do that deliberately and then see what happens. we just don't understand fully until we really start practicing this stuff, all the synchronicities around us that happen. You would not believe the last 2 days have been just crazy as far as synchronicities are concerned, and abundance coming in. And synchronicity is part of abundance. So if you're looking to create more money or more love in your life, anything like that, whatever you're looking to create, all you have to do is connect to yourself. And you have to shift the way you're thinking and the way you're feeling, the way you're assuming about everything. Really check in and say, okay, this person I want to become is happy, and they're healthy, and they're wealthy, and they're everything that I feel like I'm not today. What would that person be thinking and feeling? And I had to let go of so many thoughts like that I was like, I can't carry these thoughts into this new identity. Like, why would I do that? And when you really think about it, a lot of your thoughts that are not so good, they're so, you'll look at them as like, why did I even think those things? They're so petty and small compared to how big you are and how big you can become. Keep that in mind, that there are so many things that we waste our time on that are just, we're just addicted to thinking that way. And so we just don't take the time to interrupt it. And even if we know to interrupt it, we forget, because we just go right back into the reality we're in. We just notice everything. We can't help it. We're like, this is all I know. This is who I am. And we can shift who we are at any moment. I mean, you get to decide who you are. So it does take practice and repetition, because I've had to instruct so many people, like, you've got to go back. You got to just go back. You got to just direct back. You got to direct back. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be going this way. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be going this way. Like, you have to do it over and over sometimes. Because I mean, some people are just so stuck in the way that they think. And I get it. I still have to direct myself sometimes too. I mean, we're human. We're having that experience here. And Earth is not the easiest school. It's actually the hardest school, they say. It's the hardest planet to live on. And we chose this for a reason. And we're just supposed to be here to experience joy. And if you have not experienced joy in a long time, I promise, stick with me and I will teach you how, because it's a lot easier than you think it is. And I do recommend going inside and just connecting to love again. I really enjoy doing meditations where I just connect with myself. So I'll be making some of those and putting those out. I did like that inner child one that was a couple days ago. Check that out if you want to check that out. It's my first time ever doing anything like that. But I really enjoyed it, actually. And it's such a great thing to connect to your heart. We don't do that enough. We don't close our eyes enough and just breathe and connect and ask ourselves, how am I feeling right now? What do I need right now? You know, really go inside and say, what do I need right now? Because we're distracting ourselves so much with our phones, even YouTube. Like, take whatever I'm saying and go implement it. And do it every day. Like, don't just listen and binge. Like, take something that I've said and go try it, because there's nothing better than creating your own evidence for yourself. I would never ask anybody to trust me, because I'm just a stranger. You want to trust yourself. I'm just giving suggestions. You go out there and you try it and become your own evidence. You know, look around you. You'll see so many things once you've shifted yourself inside. And I'm sure you've noticed before, like, not even knowing any of this or trying any of this stuff, but like, you'll feel really bad one day about something, and then the next day you wake up and you're like, well, that isn't that bad. Why did I feel so bad about that? We do that all the time, but that's changing states. It's just if we go to sleep and we wake up and we feel like lighter about it, it means we've lifted some of the resistance that we had the day before. So your goal is to relieve resistance. It's like that you're pushing it away kind of a thing. And it's like, nope, I'm not coming towards you because you're pushing me away. It's like the push-pull kind of thing. And so when you just kind of like, I also said to somebody too, I said, you have to just decide sometimes to let go of the past. You have to decide, and the past is 5 seconds ago. The past is 1 second ago. Well, they did this to me. I understand they did that to you, and it hurts. And I've been there, and it's painful. And one day I had to say, like, I have to let go of my pride. I have to let go of my ego in this. I have to let this go for me, because if I keep holding on to this past stuff and bringing it up over and over again, I'm hurting me. And I'm like, I've been hurt enough. I'm literally saying this person hurt me, and yet every time I bring it up, I'm hurting myself again. And so it's like this decision you have to make and this commitment you have to make to yourself to not do that anymore. And bringing things up over and over to somebody is never going to fix the problem. And once you do let that stuff go, though, it's really funny. People will change. People will mirror back to you what you're doing inside. Sometimes at first, as you're switching things around a little bit internally, you're going to notice maybe the opposite of what you're wanting from other people. And I think it's just I think sometimes somebody might, like you might be growing and the other person can't keep up. So they might be not feeling so good about that. And it could be a number of things. There's so many theories, but you're going to know for yourself in your own reality what you're seeing and what you're perceiving, what is true for you. But anytime you see anything that you don't like, just immediately look at it and say, oh, nope, I'm going to describe it exactly how it is that I want it. Like exactly how it is. No, it's this way right now. No, I am this way right now. Just immediately do that and say, thank you. Thank you for showing me this. And then go back to, thank you for this door. Thank you for this light. Thank you for this light switch. Thank you for this food in the fridge. Thank you for the fridge. Thank you for my pants. Like, I'm serious. Like, go hard on that, and it will really help you just kind of get out of that spiral you're in, because our brains are just so used to doing that. And it doesn't matter if I'm talking to a child or a elderly person, they're all feeling the same way. I've noticed patterns in them, no matter what their ages are. It's so interesting. And a lot of people just do not feel good about themselves. So I just want you guys to stick with me on my channel, because that is what I'm focusing on. Is I just want to help people feel better about themselves and know how valuable and beautiful they are inside. And the more you connect to your heart like that, you're going to see your life blossom in so many areas that you didn't even know it could blossom. And your relationships are going to get so much better. Your money's going to start flowing in. You're going to start seeing these opportunities that pop up that never did before. It's just amazing what happens. And I want you to wake up tomorrow and say, I wonder what is going to happen to me that's amazing today. I wonder what is going to show itself to me and reveal itself to me about me today. I wonder what kind of emails I'm going to get or texts, or I wonder what I'm going to see today when I leave the house at this certain time. I wonder what songs are going to come on the radio today that are giving me a message. You know, look around at everything with wonder. You know, just like look outside at the colors and just look at everything like you've never seen it before. And be just excited about it. I did that today. I went to the dentist today. You know, the dentist is like, whatever. But I look forward to the dentist, actually. And I know it's weird, but I was looking outside and I was like, this is awesome. All the leaves are falling. This is great. I love it. And I just milked that feeling. And I was just like happy, you know, and I genuinely was happy. I wasn't trying to make myself be that way. It's just when you practice it so much, it just happens naturally. So do these things, just like visualize these scenes of yourself, like already having what it is that you want, and how do you feel having what you want, and generate that feeling, because you want to stay in the state, because the state is what creates everything. And so you want to make sure that your vibration is clean and pure and it's focused. Like, this is what I want. Instruct your quantum field around you. Pretend like it's up here and it's your friend. And you're going to instruct it like, this is what I want. Give it to me now. And you're going to tell it what to do. And it's going to start forming it for you. But you have to change internally before you can even see these things. You cannot see them if you don't change the way you see you and how you feel about you and how you're speaking about you and the people around you and the world. You've got to change these things. And like I said, it's like I had to let go of pride, ego, all those things. And get back into love. When you're in that vibration and the feeling of love, nothing can penetrate that. It's like you can't see the darkness when you're in the light. You just can't. It just doesn't exist. And so when you go to love and you let go of judgment, you let go of anger, you just let go of all these things. And again, there's a process to do that sometimes, but sometimes you do have to just make that decision. Like, I'm worth more than this. I don't need all this petty crap around me anymore. You know, I don't need to carry these thoughts. That's how I looked at it. I was like, I want to create this clean vibration inside, just of love and excitement, passion, just like I just want to milk that feeling as long as I can. So all day, I'm just like, I do not want anything around me that is going to possibly bring me down. So if something does bring me down, I immediately go to thankfulness. Thank you that this brought me down today. Thank you that I noticed that brought me down. You know, anything you have to do to shift your brain to you know, be aware of something else versus what it's aware of now. And it's just a practice. You can do this. Just repetition, 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 repetition. Every single day. You got this. So I will let you go. This is a shorter video, I think, tonight. I think I did good. Yeah, I did good. I did awesome tonight. Oh man, it's not too much of a ramble. Well, you guys take wonderful care of yourselves. I will be back tomorrow. And remember, you are loved. Pass it on to somebody who needs it. Just give love freely. There is nothing wrong with giving love to even the people you think don't deserve it, and the people that you think don't deserve it probably deserve it more than ever, more than anybody. So just give love freely. Let it come from your heart. Give it. It's never going to be taken from you. Just give it. Don't be scared to give it either. And if you are scared, again, stick with me through these videos. We'll work on this all together. And yeah, remember, what you appreciate, so appreciate yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.